piece of pearl tinsel. When I tie at home, where I sit, I have all my equipment over there, but I have everything right here. I came up with this little thing mainly so I don't keep poking.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not all caps of pens fit inside these. So this one I was just fortunate with.
Huh. 140 thread. That's fine.
That's pretty thick.
Thick?
I'm using 70. It's just that we ran out of 70 on some of them. Wow, I don't have any 70 in the white. Really interesting. Now, the white and the red, you can use a 140. I still like the 70 in the black because as you do your collar, it's closer so it doesn't look as gappy. So yeah, you can use 140 on the base layers. Okay, and so I'm just gonna hold these two down and wrap beyond the bend. So as I came up with this, Anna was here. And I says, okay, Anna, you get the naming rights. So, still thinking about the grub syndrome, she comes up with the shiny grub. That's what I did. And then she says, the sparkling grub. That sounds just as bad. Okay, now as I come up here, what I'm going to do, well, I always put a little knot up here because I'm tired of chasing my thread down the aisle. That's not coming off. So then she said, ghost. I like that, ghost.
Yeah.
That's what it's supposed to be. So then I says, Albuquerque ghost. Sounds dumb. New Mexico ghost. It's just as bad.
Rio Grande Ghost.
And I came up with Rio Grande Ghost. I think it matches.
Patent pending.
It's in the hands of Umpqua right now. So they're going to, sometime this month, I think they're still going to have one more meeting this month, and they're going to pass it around and see what they think. Now here, I have the vinyl and the tinsel tied together. I'm going to wrap the tinsel forward and tie it off. Now, with the white base, or if you just use black, I like to overlap halfway. Mainly with the black, I don't want it to be too strong. If you just have a thin coat, it could show up too much, so I overlap to get more of the pearl iridescent color. The red, I like to go side by side, otherwise you're cutting off too much of the red color. And you can see here is the white, the black, and the red. And it does show a little bit of difference in there.
Yeah. I can see the red.
Yeah, and I could have probably done a little bit better on that. But with the black and the white, black especially, as I said, overlap. The white, I don't think it makes any difference. Okay, so all I'm going to do and make it as close wraps as possible, if you don't overwrap. And again, overlapping 50% isn't going to make any difference on this. Okay, I'm going to get it here. tie it off. And I cut a big piece to start with, so I have,
For the next
so I
one.
don't waste too much. And what I'm going to do, tie this, and I'm going to cut this one off. So now what I'm going to do is put the black on. Again, I'm just getting too lazy to chase these down the aisle. Where did I put my... See, I had another piece of flash here.
It was under your scissors there for when you laid it down. Is it right here? No. It's hard to tell with the scratches on the table, huh?
Well, we'll find it soon. Reason why I'm starting this now is because when I... And down towards the butt there, it has a tendency of sliding down on me. So I hold it as I come upward. Here, I do want the close wraps. Yeah, see how it slid down?
Yeah.
That has a tendency of doing it on me. I can see a little gap back there, but I'm not worried about it. Okay, I'm going to do 2 wraps there, one in front, one behind again. This way, hopefully it just locks in. Pull this up, cut it. It's going to shrink down. And the reason why I put the black earlier is so I can just continue with my collar right now.
Hmm.
I don't want too big of a collar. Sometimes it's going to happen. That's all it takes.
Wow. Fast little fly.
Now when I cut the vinyl, I can see I didn't crop it close enough, so I have a little piece sticking up right there. I don't think it's going to make that much difference. And you can see down at the butt it did slide.
Yeah. But it really didn't, I don't think it affected it. Your fly.
I don't think so. Perfection of fly is only for the benefit of the tire.
Yeah. Well, John Law at our fishing club, he takes and ties flies that he said that only crazy fish go after, hungry, or starving.
Right.
He doesn't.
Now this one I'm going to go ahead